In this part, we'll be going to see the most common locus we will be seeing, which is circle, or equation of circle. And you should have some idea about how to draw a circle or how to describe a circle in locus sense, which is there should be a point moving, so called P, and then which is now it is moving along a fixed distance, for example, like R, and then to a fixed point called HK. When P start moving, then it will be moving like in an orbit, and it goes to it's always distance out from the fixed point. So this is why it finally goes to a circle. In this case, if you draw the picture like this, you will be precisely seeing that, oh well, it is a circle here with a fixed distance out. So that's why by the way we do previously, when we let the point P be xy, so that this one can be written as x minus h bracket square, y minus k bracket square equal to r square, right? And then as a result, for this special form of equation, we will call it a standard form of the equation of the circle. So whenever you have bracket square equal to radius square, then now you can see the information. HK will be standing for the center, while radius R will be standing for the radius. So you bear in mind that. So this is the first important form we know, and this one is very informative because HK and R tells you two pieces of information. And then next, we want to see what if we expand it and what else we can see from the formula. So you can see the steps are on the left-hand side. Maybe I do it very quickly to you. If you expand the brackets, you have x squared minus 2hx plus h squared by identity. Similarly, you have y squared minus 2ky plus not y squared, plus k squared equal to r squared once again. And afterward, x squared and y squared, normally we move to the front. X and y follow, minus 2hx x minus 2ky. Finally, you have h squared k squared minus r squared equal to 0. If we use three abbreviations to replace minus 2h, minus 2k, and h squared k squared minus r by using the letter big D, big E, and big F, now the formula can be generalized as x squared plus y squared plus dxe plus ey plus f. The most important thing you can see in the equation of circle will be there should be the existence of x squared plus y squared equal in number, 1x squared and 1y squared. While the DEF, it may exist or not, but each of them tells you some important pieces of information. Now, if you go back to the top part, you will see that I want to know the center, and I want to know the radius. So as a result, now can you see that how we can get HK from D and E? Yeah, it's a bit difficult, but let's see. Now you will see that the abbreviation of D will be equal to minus 2H. So that's why you have H is equal to minus D over 2. Similarly, E will be minus 2K. So that's why K will be minus E over 2. And finally, what can you get? In case you have another format of circle, which is we call general form, x squared plus y squared plus dx plus ey plus f, according to the analysis we've got right here, according to this information, your center HK will be equal to minus d over 2 and minus e over 2. And it's a formula you should remember because it helps us to find the center. After finding the center, then we can use this one, the center, to help us to find f. Though the formula is a bit harder. Because f you find that is equal to h squared plus k squared minus r squared. And my target is to find radius, right? So as a result, after moving the terms r squared to the left, and then f to the right, and you will see that in order to find radius, then we can, first of all, find hk by d and e, and afterward, r will be square root of h squared plus k squared plus, not plus, minus f. So it goes to another formula you have to remember. In order to find the radius r, that you have to first of all find the center, square them, and add them up, and minus f finally. So these are the two, or kind of like three formulas you have to remember in case you have a general form, or I simply call expanded form of equation of circle. All right, so now let's take a look in example 5 and 6 to get familiarize the standard form. That means the first format of equation of circle. Okay, first of all, in example 5, you're asked to find the equation, which the center and radius are given already. Okay, so first of all, part A, the equation of circle is, I'll just write the equation is, so it's x minus x 0 square, y minus 0 square equal to 1 square, be careful. And 0 can be omitted. This 1 square, we don't write 1 square, but we write 1 directly. So this one is x square, y square equal to 1, that's all. In your work or in your examination, you can write in this format as well, with terms about x and y, square on the left-hand side, while the constant term on the right. If you don't understand much about the format, then part B will be giving you another better illustration. Part B, the equation will be x minus 2 square, y minus 3 square, so you spell out the formula, x minus h all square, and y minus k all bracket square. Radius square, that means square root of 5 square. Bear in mind that this one is not accepted as a format of the answer, but you have to simplify it. But while on the left-hand side, these two are okay. So that's why finally we write as brackets x minus 2 square plus brackets y minus 3 square equal to, yes, 5. And that's all for the question. The other way around will be example 6. The what form is it called? It's standard form. The standard form is given to you. So now you are asked to find the center radius. I think it's quite easy to use as well. Center is, read the number, but you bear in mind that it should be minus sign and minus sign here. So that's why the center would be 5, 3. While radius would be equal to square root of 16, which gives you a 4. Part B would be, now in case it's plus here, then that means the center will be in negative sign, which is negative 2 and negative 4. While radius will be, if it's not in a very precise form, you can keep the third form and you write as square root of 13. After the two very simple examples, you see the very big benefit if we give you the, what's the form I recall, standard form, which is called x minus h bracket square, y minus k bracket square equal to radius square, because it's very informative, telling you that the center and the radius very clearly, precisely. But what if we give you just a general form and everything expand, and you want to find the center and the radius? In this case, you have to remember this formula that we mentioned before. Generally speaking, we call the equation of circle will be x squared y squared dx ey and f equals 0. Whereas d and e helping you find the center, so hk will be minus d over 2 minus e over 2. And next, radius will be square root of h squared plus k squared minus f. So you need to take time to remember that. And then as a result, let's try to take a look in part A first. Center will be, so we spell the formula out, equal to minus x over 2 minus 4 over 2, which gives you minus 4 and minus 2. While radius will be equal to minus 4 bracket square, remember add the brackets, and then minus f. F is minus 5, taking square roots. And now you can seek your calculator for help and give you a 5. Part B will be a little bit trapped to you because can you see that it's 2x squared plus 2y squared? And then as a result, I need to remove the 2 first. How to do so? That's easy. Divide 2 to every term. So though there is fraction appearing, but it doesn't matter. And now can you work it out by yourselves to get the center and also radius? So I give you a minute to try them out. Alright, so let's check the answer. Center would be minus 5 over 2 over 2, so it's a bit hard to write, over 2, and minus, that means plus 4 over 2, which gives you 5 over 4 and 2 for the center. Radius will be 5 over 4 square plus 2 square minus half square root equal to square root 39 over 2. So this example mainly to illustrate the importance of these two formulas in helping you find the center and the radius. And finally, we come to example 9, which you see a very weird term, which is called a real circle. So what do we mean by real circle? It's a real circle, right? And then, so is it a circle? No. If you want math language to describe it, it's like radius is equal to 0. Then that's why there is no distance, and it goes to like a dot. But what if r is negative? Can you draw a circle yourselves? No, definitely. So that's why by this idea, or by elimination, you find that r is less than 0. It doesn't make sense to draw a circle. R equals 0 is a dot, it's not really a circle. So that's why a real circle means that radius is greater than 0. And that's why the question is written as find the range of the value of f. And then so as a result, let's see what's happening. If you want to find the range of the values of f, you need to mention radius is greater than 0. But now in this general form of the equation of circle, you can't find the radius directly. So that's why we first, again, like the previous example, we find the center out. It's minus d over 2, so you have 2 over 2, minus 10 over 2, which gives you 1 minus 5. While radius will be equal to square root of 1 square plus minus 5 square and minus f. So that's why you can say this result 1 plus 25 minus f will be greater than 0. Taking square on both sides is 26 minus f greater than 0. And then you have 26 greater than f, or in other words, another way to describe it is f less than 26. This is the idea how you find the range of f by considering a real circle. Okay, so now we came across two examples by using formula to find center radius. And finally, it will be a question talking about you are asked to find the equation of circle without giving you the center radius, but I just told you there are 3 points. Well, in this case, it's normally goes to hard substitution because you have no way to do, but you just know the general format of the equation of circle will be x squared, y squared, dx, ey, and f equals 0 because you know nothing about the center and radius. And now you can only do will be slowly, carefully, precisely to do substitution one by one because there are 3 points given to you. But luckily, you can see that the example I provide you will be there are some zeros over there, which makes the calculation easily. So let's start. Putting 0 minus 2, you have minus 2 squared minus 2e plus f equals 0. That means 4 minus 2e plus f equals 0. That's much better because you are having 2 unknowns only. Similarly, now we put 6, harder one, again into x squared. I don't want to write the equation several times. How about I call this equation to be a star? So that's why we put 0 minus 2 into star for the first one. Yellow one, the second one. Now you have 6, that means 36, 60, 6e, and f equals 0. That means you have 60, 6e, and f equal to minus 72. Just pause it and keep it for a short while. Finally, the third one I put in green, putting 0, 6 into star again, which gives you 6 squared, 6e, and f equals 0. That's why 36 plus 6e plus f equals 0, which is equation 3. Now, can you pick up two equations to solve it? Solve first, but make sure that it's easy enough. Yes, that's good. By solving 1 and 3, which you can use calculator, solving 1 and 3. Can you see that what is E and F? Now to your calculator, use a program to solve it. It's minus 4 and minus 12. That's very nice. And then so finally, you put E to be minus 4, F to be minus 12 into number 2. And then can you get the D? Yes, it's minus 6. And that is for example 10, which you can substitute the points one by one into it. Finally, if you want to challenge yourself, in this example, there is a little trick in doing this question because the 3 points makes a right angle. You may try it out and see how this right angle helps you to shorten the answer of this question.